Saturday, and I missed Wednesday, but I'm here now, and you're watching The Biggest Beauty Project. I will get through this without running out of batteries. Yeah. Sorry for not posting Wednesday. Just had a really stressful day. Emotional up and down, and I was crying too much to make a video, to be honest with you, and I didn't want anybody to see my snotty face. So yeah, so now you know who our guest Friday is, and you know what our topic is, so I'll just kind of go over that as well. Fat versus health. The last time I went to the doctor, my doctor was actually very surprised, because I weigh a lot. I'm not going to give you the exact number, but I'm going to say it's in the high 3s. And, yeah. And she told me, considering my weight, she's very surprised at how healthy I am. That I don't have more problems, that I don't have joint issues, or, you know, problems with, you know, I don't know, like diabetes, that type of thing. She said I'm very healthy, my heart's very healthy for my weight, considering, you know, that I don't work out as much as I should, and that I'm not on the healthiest of diets. And yeah, so she's, you know, she told me that I'm healthier than she expected me to be. Not necessarily meaning that I am the healthiest person, because there's a lot more that I can do. I have been making some changes this year, mainly since July, I guess. I kind of started out the year with hopes of changing things, and it didn't really happen very well, but I'm starting with small steps. I'm not going to take on the whole thing right now, because there's too many other things going on right now that it's really stressing me out. If I do little things at a time, I think it's going to make it easier for me. For example, I've almost completely stopped drinking sodas. Almost. I have stopped drinking regular sodas. I've started drinking diet sodas, at least. I've learned that I really like Coke Zero, but I have started to replace those with water. So at least the sugary Dr. Peppers that I would drink on a regular basis are going down. And at least it's now to diet sodas and water. I've been drinking a lot more tea, and instead of drinking coffee with sugar and cream in it. That's helping quite a bit. And so those are my little steps right now. Also, I'm trying, instead of having like an appetizer at dinner or something like that, I've been trying to have a salad instead with very little dressing. Or like if I'm going to have lunch, I'll have an apple before I eat the rest of my lunch. That way it's kind of, I'm filling myself up before I have the actual meal part of my meal. And that's helping a lot. It's helping me to eat slower, and it's helping me to eat less. You know, better proportions, because I would really overeat a lot. And I don't know, just these little things right now are helping. I do eventually want to get back onto Weight Watchers, which is what I was on before. I find that doing Weight Watchers and going to the meetings is what really helps me. But being able to afford going to the meetings and the healthy food and everything all at the same time is kind of tough, especially when it's just me and I don't get the best income at my job. So getting that to balance out, getting to where I can afford to go to the meetings, that's where I'm trying to get back to. But it's gonna be it's gonna be working soon, because soon I will no longer have a car payment, so it'll be easier for me to go to the meetings. And yeah, Jen also wanted us to talk about, you know, what are our thoughts on gastric bypass. I kind of feel like Caitlin does. I feel like if you can get up and move, and you can get up and do the workouts and things like that, I don't think that should be your option, your first option. I remember I got into a conversation / argument with a friend of mine once. She was probably, I'd say probably like a size 16. She weighed about 220 pounds, and she wanted to get a gastric bypass surgery. and she was actually talking to her doctor about it, and I can't believe it, but they cleared her for it. And I got very upset with her. She didn't understand why I was so upset. And I said, well, you weigh a lot less than I do. You have a lot more physical ability than I do. And I feel like, I'm going to say it. I'm going to flat out say it. It may offend somebody, but I feel like you're taking the easy way out. Not that gastric bypass is the easy way out for everyone. I don't think that. I don't feel like it shouldn't be done at all. I just don't think that somebody at her size, her ability, should have had a gastric bypass. And she did have it. And she's lost a lot of weight. And that's great, but she's lost it very fast. I just don't feel that it's right for everyone. I think if you have the ability to lose it on your own, and you know that if you have the ability to lose it on your own, do it that way. If you have tried and tried and tried to lose it on your own, to the honest best of your ability, then maybe that is an option for you. If you, like, say if you don't lose the weight, then it's a dire, situation. I don't know. It's all very circumstantial. It's almost as bad as talking about abortion, which I'm not going to get into, and almost as bad as talking about religion and politics. So it's really touchy. But I personally, for myself, I wouldn't do it. I could probably be a great candidate for it, but I have the ability to lose it on my own, so it's not for me. But yeah, I think that is it. I am going to get this posted, and hopefully I will see you guys on Wednesday, barring any emotional disasters. I love you guys, and I will see you all next week. Oh, side note, Caitlin, I am getting my ticket next week as well. I am so excited. Finally, the financial issues have balanced out, and I am going to be able to afford my ticket next week. So I will be seeing you all in Nashville, and I can't wait. Alright, I love you guys, and I will see you next week.